Hi Capricorn, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do your weekly reading for the week of January 15th, 2019. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I hope your week's going well so far. Let's take a look and see what messages the universe has for the sign of Capricorn this week. Universal energies, what messages do you have for the sign of Capricorn, please? I have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Lovers. All right. And then we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. All right. So what this is saying to me is that there's some sort of decision. You have some sort of decision to make in a partnership regarding love, regarding a relationship. It looks like there may be possibly a new passionate beginning coming in. But then we have some sort of disappointment, some sort of grief and loss. And with the Empress here, it's kind of like remembering to focus on everything that we do have in life, remembering to focus on the abundance that we do have, the gratitude, focus on gratitude and being grateful for the things that we have. But let's dive a little deeper and see what else comes up for you guys. Messages for Capricorn, please, for this week. We have the Strength card. We have the Three of Cups. And, whoa, that's too many cards. All right. And then one more for my Capricorns. We have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, okay. So there's some sort of new passionate beginning. It could be with a Leo, but it doesn't matter. And it looks like you're needing to find some sort of courage, some courage in this situation. We do have the Five of Cups here, which is about disappointment and loss. And it looks like maybe you're disappointed about, it looks like you might be disappointed about how successful your relationships have been or how successful your relationships are. You kind of want this celebration with relationships. It could be due to a third party situation, but not necessarily. Then we have the Lovers here, which is about a decision that needs to be made in a relationship. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it looks like you guys are questioning whether or not the time and energy and love and emotional stuff that you've invested in this, you're wondering, you haven't really seen, the product of it. It's like planting the seed, but not really seeing the tree grow. And so you're kind of in this place of like waiting, like, I feel like I put so much work and effort and energy into this, but I'm not really seeing the benefit of it yet. And so you're kind of questioning that. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is, some sort of offer coming in. This could be an opportunity with career and finance, with some sort of opportunity with your financial security, but it doesn't have to be. We also have the Ace of Wands. We have two aces here. So definitely some sort of new beginning, and maybe this is kind of what the decision is on, because the Ace of Wands is like a beginning that's sort of like more passionate, more creative. The Ace of Pentacles is more, like down to earth, like materialistic stability and security. So maybe this is what your decision is on. I don't know what's this disappointment about. Your relationship, something in your relationship. Let's see if we can break this down further, Capricorn. Let's see what else we have for you guys. All right. So we'll see. Why is the... Let's see. Okay, we had the Strength card come out again. Then we had Temperance. And... Whoa. And then we had the Queen of Pentacles come out. Okay. So here's kind of what I'm seeing, Capricorn. So with this decision that you're needing to make, I feel like, you have invested a lot into this relationship and you have worked really hard. You have really worked hard for this partnership, for this relationship. And I think the disappointment is coming because you guys are really kind of like go-getters, like you put a lot of energy and effort. You really are consistent generally, with the effort that you put into things. And I feel like maybe you're a little bit disappointed in, the person that you're dealing with. Maybe they haven't been as consistent about the effort and energy. Maybe um, they haven't really put as much energy or effort into that. We do have the Strength card twice. So like I said, could be dealing with a Leo, but it could also be about just kind of, that persistence that you put into things, that the determination that you have, for things like this new passionate beginning. You not only have, when you have a passionate beginning, it's not only a passionate beginning. It's like you put all this persistence, determination, perseverance into it. And, we have that twice here. So that's why I'm saying it might be more of kind of like a personality thing. And so I see the universe with this disappointment, with this, wanting to have more of this type of celebration in the relationship. It's sort of like learning how to balance out that kind of like drive. Like, so the drive that you're having, that motivation that you're having for, putting all this hard work and effort into things, it's kind of balancing that out with a temperance. It's kind of finding peace between that and the celebration, and being able to celebrate it. And I think, this decision, it's really more about, I mean, it could be between, two different beginnings, like I said, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, but I'm really seeing that it's more just about um, finding the balance with, knowing that you have invested a lot into this, that you are, in a sense, the Empress. And that you kind of do have it all. I do have the Queen of Pentacles here, which to me is very similar energy to the Empress. She's a very reliable queen. She's very dependable, very supportive. Very, I mean, this could very well be you right now. And it's just more about, kind of less about like the relationship and more about like your your maturity and growth in, finding this inner balance, finding this inner peace, learning how to balance out, because the Strength card can also be about balance. Um, and so with, the two strengths and the temperance, I think it's really about you guys balancing out your ability to be so good at persistence and so good at, working really hard and being consistent about your work. And then also, having the ability to just like have fun, just kind of like let loose and have fun, and have fun with, the people who are around you. Let's see what we have on the bottom of this deck. Oh, we have the Tower. So yeah, the tower is really about shifting your perspective. And so isn't that kind of what I was just saying? It's kind of like shifting your perspective from, this is how the world is supposed to be. This is how the world is supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to work really hard and everybody's supposed to get, the results from it. And kind of shifting that perspective to more of like, well, it could be both. It could be about, trying to balance out all of that stuff, trying to balance out my persistence with my persistence and my motivation and my perseverance with that kind of need um, to be vulnerable and because the strength card can also be about vulnerability. And so it's kind of like learning how to look at, this type of stability, this type of security in accordance with, you know, this type of passion, this type of creativity, this type of intuition. And so I think this is really about the lovers it is about becoming more mature, but I see it more about your personal self-growth. It's you becoming more mature in a relationship. You kind of looking at, you know, all the different sides of things and while you are the Queen of Pentacles, it's like she's not only stable and secure and grounded and kind of looks at that works really hard and does that, but she has some of that like softer side to her as well. She has, she's nurturing, she's balanced, she's loving and kind too. And so I see this kind of like with the Tower here, it's kind of like trying to shift that perspective a little bit, trying to shift that and trying to be okay with having kind of that tension between um like how your worldview and then kind of maybe incorporating other things into that worldview. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, but it does look really positive. I think you guys are in the right direction. I I really do admire, working really hard and I admire the persistence. I think this is great. I think this is human to try to balance all that stuff out, to try to find peace with all the aspects of ourselves, with all the aspects of our personality. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later.